Hey everybody, welcome to Jeff Bull Central. We're going to be doing another video game segment for y'all today. Y'all. It's going to be a How Much Does It Suck with Rush, a Disney-Pixar Adventure. Not to be confused with Kinect Rush, a Disney-Pixar Adventure, which was on the 360. This is just the straight Xbox One version with some improvements. And so I am going to talk to Carrie Bowles, my wife, because she actually played this and captured all the footage. Carrie.
Hey.
Hello. So what do you have to say about this game, Carrie? How much does this game suck?
I think it sucks. Like, just playing it, like, each movie except for Finding Nemo had like 3 levels to it, and they're asking me to replay it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Just to build up like special moves.
Yeah. So the basic thing here is that there's some kind of imaginary, and I think it is imaginary. I don't think that there is a Pixar park of any kind. Kind of an imaginary Pixar park where you visit 5 different movies. Those 5 different movies are, what are they? Up, Toy Story,
Ratatouille,
Incredibles, Ratatouille,
Cars,
Finding Dory, I think is what they are. And so you visit each movie, and there's really only like 3 levels for each one of them. There's only 2 for Finding Dory. And so the game is so short and total that it basically requires you to replay all the levels in order to even use the special abilities that you don't unlock until you beat it. So I guess because this was a Kinect game, I shouldn't be complaining too much, and I'm not complaining because I didn't play it.
No, you didn't. But it's like I was telling you, like, for some odd reason, to me, they were like trying to make a kids game, but they just didn't know what kind of age group they were going for. Because if you're going for a younger age, some of this stuff is kind of complicated for them. Because even I got, I struggled here and there, and I'm old.
You're old. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Like, especially the driving. Like, here the cars here. And so it's reminiscent. I don't know if anybody saw this, but a couple months ago we did. Carrie played Disneyland Adventures, which is reminiscent of this game, except that in Disneyland Adventures you got to visit Disneyland, like the entire park.
Well, and the scenery changed. Even though it was repetitive, the scenery got to change.
You mean in the actual levels?
Yeah.
And this, if you actually watch this footage here that Carrie captured, it's all the same. Like, it looks different because they are different movies, and actually it doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty good as far as these things go. But basically, it's kind of the same basic level scheme, right up to the final boss encounters of each movie world.
We're almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
Go left, go right, jump.
Basically identical.
Yeah.
One of the cool things I do like about it is that you kind of create a unique character who's a kid, right? In the actual Pixar park that doesn't exist, I don't think. I don't think it does. That'd be cool. We need a Pixar park. We should work on that, Disney-Pixar. And so when you actually take that kid into one of the levels, like, you get like an amalgamated version of it based on that universe. Here the Incredibles Carrie looks like an Incredible. The Cars Carrie looks like a car, but I don't know that that's enough to save it.
No, like, honestly, it's like, what kind of age group were you going for, Disney? Were you going for like a very young age, and if so, you missed the mark? And if you were going for an older age to get them ready to play, like Forza,
complicated games.
And yeah, exactly, like, that missed the mark because older kids are not going to want to repeat themselves like a younger kid.
And so, in the grand scheme of things, it might seem rather strange for a couple of 30-somethings, to be complaining about a Disney kids game anyway. But we're being children's advocate here, and I think that Carrie's right. Like, here's the actual park, and there's kind of not much to it. It's like a hub, and you can see the different movie worlds. But I think Carrie's right. Like, I think that it doesn't understand who it really is aiming for. Because it's too complex for little kids. I mean, really little kids. And it's too simple for older kids. And Carrie's an older kid. That's the second time I've called you old.
It is.
In this review.
Yeah.
And I think I should probably let up.
Well, I know where you live.
Well, I am with you right now in the place that we both live. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The real reason that Carrie's playing this is it's in the Game Pass, and she wanted to check it out because she loves Disney. She loves Pixar. I love Pixar. I remember when the original Toy Story came out, the first Pixar movie, how incredible it was, and they really only got better. There are weak Pixar movies, of course. They're not all great, and I think actually the Cars trilogy are not that great of movies. But there's a lot of fun to be had. The other thing you were complaining about, or what you were thinking, was why didn't they go more out? Like, why make everything the same from one level to level? Like, if you were gonna make, for instance, a Ratatouille game.
Yeah.
Why not have a cooking portion?
Yeah, like they could have done so much more. To me, it either they got lazy, or they just
distinct possibility.
did not know what they were aiming for.
But it does look good. Like I did think that it more than a passing resemblance to the actual Pixar. And of course, we all know that Pixar movies are like among the best looking animated films being made today. So, I don't know. It is for the kids, but I feel like there's better kids games.
Yeah, like
Honestly, Disneyland Adventures was not that great a game, but I do feel like it was a better kids game. If only because you actually got to visit
the park.
Disneyland, and it was like all there, and there is no Pixar
and
park.
You go on rides and do other things than just a level.
So, having all that discussion now, Carrie, one very, very simple yet crucial question remains for Rush, a Disney-Pixar adventure. How much does it suck?
It sucks. I wouldn't buy this for my niece and nephew.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't throw it at my niece and nephew. I don't throw things at my niece and nephew, just to let you know. Nephews, that's true. I have 2 nephews. So yeah, we're gonna go with this game outright sucks, and there ain't no saving it. So there you go. Everybody, like and subscribe. Jeff Bowles Central. Bam!